I want this type of education about ice fishing safety awareness to go abroad, to spread abroad, so we can avoid having deaths due to ice fishing, deaths due to people falling through thin ice. We need to go through life and not hearing these devastating reports. It's heart-wrenching. It's too bad that happens. So I really hope this video gets out there, reaches out there to a lot of people. So definitely hit that like button. This is actually the first episode of the ice fishing series on my channel, Spikes and Gills. And this is the first most important ice fishing video that anyone should watch and adhere to and really listen to and take to heart before ever venturing out there on your ice fishing adventures, wherever you plan on going. And as you might be noticing, my voice is pretty hoarse or crackly. It sounds funny, probably from hearing me in previous videos. That's because I just come off of a sickness and illness. My whole family has, actually. I think we may have had the influenza A, the really bad influenza, or who knows, it could have been COVID, but we've been sick for like 3 weeks. So I apologize for the hoarseness and crackling voice and stuff. But I hope that all of you are doing well. I hope, most importantly, I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you're going to have a wonderful New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, and New Year's ahead in general. I hope the new year, 2026, is a good one for everybody. And so I appreciate you for watching, for following Spikes and Gills. I appreciate you for subscribing and liking the videos and leaving comments. I love hearing from my viewers. I love corresponding with the viewers and chatting back and forth. And as some of you may already know, and for those of you that don't, I feel like I should mention, I go live every Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. It used to be 9 p.m., but I go live every Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. on till like 9:30 or 10 p.m., sometimes later, sometimes past 10. But that's every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. I go live, and this next series of live streams will be, yes, you guessed it, about ice fishing content, ice fishing adventures, ice fishing stories, hopefully ice fishing success stories from my viewers, my followers. I share my email, wildmaineoutdoors@gmail.com, and I let the viewers, followers send me in their success stories to my email and their pictures, and I give them a shout out. I show the pics on the live stream and share their story, and they join the live stream and join the chat, and we chat back and forth, and we just build a great, strong hunting, fishing community around my Spikes and Gills live stream every Monday night. So that's Monday nights, 8:30 p.m. Spikes and Gills goes live. So definitely mark that on your calendars. As probably the majority of you know, those of you that have been ice fishing for years, for several years now, I'm sure that you do what I do and what any other avid ice fisherman does. We follow the ice fishing reports. We follow the news. We follow the weather. We watch the weather closely. We all know we need a good couple weeks straight of near zero weather, like single digits and near zero, sub-zero temps with minimal, hopefully with not a lot of wind. Heavy, long durations of strong wind, multiple days of a lot of heavy, my word, I'm tongue-tied. Several days of strong winds can wreak havoc on ponds and can slow the freezing because the wind is blowing across some wide open areas of the lakes and ponds, keeping the ice broken up. It's causing the turbulence on the ice, and it's not allowing it to freeze solid and freeze evenly across the wide open areas of the ponds and lakes. So wind is no good. So hopefully we have every winter have a good couple 2-3 weeks of single, barely in the teens and near 0 degree temps with minimal wind, straightforward, so that we can build, so that Mother Nature can build a lot of ice, so we can get that like foot of ice that all ice fishermen and women hope that we get every winter. So it's very crucial. I highly recommend that you look into ice fishing reports. Like one particular social media site that you may have heard of is the Ice Thickness in Maine Facebook page. The Ice Thickness in Maine Facebook group page for that welcomes all ice fishermen and women to join. That page does a great job of posting updates, thicknesses of all across the state of Maine, from northern, southern, western, east. It doesn't matter where in the state of Maine. You could go to the Ice Thickness of Maine Facebook page and see current daily and weekly reporting from followers of the page, posting pics and their take on the ice thickness in their neck of the woods. This was gathered from the Ice Thickness in Maine Facebook page, that as of the 27th of December, December 27th, about 50 feet out on Moosehead Lake, one of the most famous lakes in the state of Maine, one of the heaviest ice fished lakes in the state of Maine, 50 feet out, as of the 27th of December, there was about 5 inches of ice. Now that's plenty safe enough for you to walk out and fish, maybe pull in your jet sled with ice fishing gear. But I don't advise you driving out there on the Moosehead with only 5 inches of ice, because it might be 5 inches here and it could drop to 3 inches over here. The Moosehead Lake gets a lot windswept, gets a lot of heavy winds and moving, causing turbulence on the ice, causing the ice to freeze different thicknesses and not as evenly across the wide open areas. So I don't advise you going out on the Moosehead with a side-by-side and four-wheelers, snowmobiles just yet with only 5 inches of ice. But maybe in another few days, that was the 27th, or what's the date? So today is the 28th. So as of the 27th of December, there was about 5 inches of ice on Moosehead Lake, according to this report, 50 feet out. So, and I know that the local ponds and lakes around my neck of the woods, there's about 5 to 6 inches of ice right now with the temps we've had in the last several days. We've had single-digit temperatures for the last several nights, and that helped build probably an inch of ice or so. And another great organization to follow along with is the Lake Stewards of Maine. I don't know if you've ever heard of them, but the Lake Stewards of Maine, look them up and follow them. They maintain year in and year out, every year, they maintain an ice in and an ice out map. The Lake Stewards of Maine, they're always keeping track of the data, the ice freezing and thawing data throughout the year and throughout every year. They're tracking that. And so that's a great site, a great organization to go to follow, to get their reporting stuff on ice thickness around your neck of the woods. And also, I really highly recommend this one. This is a very important one. Now, hear me out. Don't go away. If you're planning a week-long or 2-week-long, however long of a ice fishing trip, ice fishing outing, if you're planning one of those, and if you're not from the state of Maine and you're planning to come here, or you're planning to go to Canada, planning to go anywhere in the country that allows ice fishing, or that offers good ice fishing, if you're planning an ice fishing trip, I highly recommend that you call the local game wardens or biologists in the area you're planning on going on your trip, and asking them what the ice conditions are currently, like probably a week prior to leaving. Get true real-time, right now, up-to-date, true ice safety, ice thickness reporting from the wardens, game wardens and biologists in the area that you're planning on going on your ice fishing trip to. I know you can agree with me on that. That's a great idea. That for anyone, from me, you, or anyone out there, or anyone that you might be able to share this video with, I know you can agree with me that that's a good idea to, before ever leaving on a trip, before ever wasting all that money and time and effort to go on an ice fishing trip. A couple weeks in advance or a week or so in advance, call ahead. Call the wardens or biologists in that area where you're planning on going ice fishing, and they'll give you a true real-time report. And another very important safety tip that I want to share with you, I recommend that all ice fishermen and women do, is when venturing out onto a body of water, especially if it's a lake or pond that you're not that familiar with, or a lake or pond that you've never ice fished before and it's your first time out there on this frozen body of water, I recommend that every few feet you drill a test hole and check the thickness. Go like maybe 10 more feet, drill another hole. See, and do this when going out onto a lake or pond. Even if it's lakes and ponds that you've known your whole life and fished, it's still wise to always follow these safety tips and rules. You want to return home to your family every night, right? It would be devastating if anyone right now in this day and age would break through the ice and die. And unfortunately, we hear horror stories of this happening like every year, unfortunately. How it's my greatest hope and wish, and I hope it's the same hope and wish that you have too, that we can go several years without hearing those horror stories of individuals breaking through on sled or four-wheeler, or just anyone for that matter falling through the ice and dying. It would be great to have it would be great to have years of none of these reports. It would be great to never hear of these reports. If this type of education can get out there to everyone that wants to ice fish, those that are new to it, those that have never been, that are planning on going and trying it. It would be great if videos like mine and other ice fishing reporting type videos like this could get out there to the general public and educate everybody. It would be great if education just about ice thickness, ice awareness, and how to read the ice conditions and so forth and so on. It'd be great if all this could spread abroad, and so that we can avoid any deaths due to ice fishing. How awesome would that be if that could happen? And that's why I felt very strongly and it had the gut feeling that I should make this type of video for being my first of several string of ice fishing videos on my Spice GILLS channel. I felt like this should be the first video that all ice fishermen and women should watch on my channel. And so, back to what I was saying for this last tidbit that I want to share with you in this video. In future ice fishing videos to come, I'll probably share more safety tips and share more about how to read the ice conditions just by scanning your lake and pond and kind of. It takes experience. It takes really just the know-how. It's no different than an individual learning woodsmanship skills, and like a deer hunter just hunting every day and just going out there gaining all the experience. That nothing ever beats real-time experience. And your best educator is always failures, and so you learn the most from your failures. You learn the most from actually doing, from going out there. And so it's no different than developing woodsmanship skills by being out there in the woods. The same thing with ice fishing. You can build ice fishing skills. You can build ice fishing awareness, ice fishing safety skills by being out there and reading the landscape of the pond and lake, and drilling your test holes as you go and venture out to check different spots and areas in the lakes and pond. And over the years, you're going to just build a repertoire of really true experience, like good safety awareness, good safety like experience that builds that. Yeah, man, I'm just getting tongue tied here. But yeah, nothing beats experience and learning from being out there. And so, but I'll share other tidbits of information in future videos ahead. But I want, so back to the drill and test hole. So this, in the next week, several weeks to come, as you're going out there on your ice fishing adventures, I advise that you go maybe like 5 feet out from shore, drill a test hole, check the thickness, go another 10 or 20 feet, drill another test hole, see if that thickness 20 feet further from the first hole is uniform, is the same. If as you keep going another 10, 20 feet and drilling a test hole, checking the ice thickness, if it seems to be the same thickness from the shore, from just 5 or 10 feet out from shore, all the way out there to 50, 60, 100 feet towards the middle, if you have a good uniform, similar, even if it's just a couple inches difference, you might have a couple inches less of ice further out, but that's okay. As long as it's over 5+ inches, you're out there. You'll be safe, especially if you're just on foot. Oh crap, did I have food on my... I never even checked that. Oh. Huh. Is this even recording? Yeah, it is, I guess. Okay, so I highly recommend that all of you go out 5 to 10 feet from the shoreline, drill a test hole, check the thickness, go 20 feet, drill another one, see if the thickness 20 feet further out is about the same, within an inch or two of the same of the first test hole, and go another 20 feet, keep going 10, 20 feet, drilling another hole, checking your ice thickness until you get to where you want to fish, you hope to fish, and hopefully the ice thickness doesn't vary too much. You want to have I recommend, if you're out in the deep, far out in lakes and ponds, I recommend you have 6 or more inches out there, especially if you're going out with snowmobile or four-wheeler or side-by-side. You should have, rightfully so, 6 to 8 inches, 6 or more inches of good, solid, pure ice all through the pond and lake before you venture out there with a side-by-side, four-wheeler, snowmobile. And I recommend, personally, like 8 to 10 inches for a small car, medium truck, and a 10 to 12 inches or more for a larger, heavier duty truck. And those are the pretty much general rule of thumb for ice thickness. For activity on the ice, you need just to ice fish, just you and a bucket or a jet sled with ice fishing gear, or you ice skating or wherever, you just walking on the ice, you should have 4 to 6 inches of ice for that, and you should have 6 or more inches of ice to go out there with your snowmobiles or four-wheelers, and 8 or 10 or more inches of ice for, I wouldn't advise going out there with a small car and truck on 8 inches, but I'd recommend 10 inches or more for cars and small cars and trucks, and 12 inches or more for heavy duty trucks and equipment on the ice. So just be safe. And I've pretty much said it all. I went down the list pretty quickly here. I put in a lot of information, said a lot of information in a short amount of time. And I wanted to make this video short and sweet and to the point. So for a reason, but I really would like this video to get out there. I would really love the algorithm to push this video. And how that can happen is if you smash that like button, and definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed already to Spikes and Gills, but definitely smash that like button and leave some comments. That's what really helps drive the video, push videos along. It helps the algorithm boost videos, is people liking and leaving comments. And that way this video, this ice fishing report ice fishing safety video can get out there to many, many more people. I want this type of education about ice fishing safety awareness to go abroad, to spread abroad, so we can avoid having deaths due to ice fishing, deaths due to people falling through thin ice. We need to go through life and not hearing these devastating reports. It's heart-wrenching. It's too bad that happens. So I really hope this video gets out there, reaches out there to a lot of people. So definitely hit that like button and leave some comments. Love to hear from you what you thought of this video. Like to hear some of your ice fishing stories and so forth. So remember, I go live every Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. Send your ice fishing success stories and pictures share them to my email, wildmaineoutdoors@gmail.com. And I'll give you a shout out every Monday night on my live stream. Share your pics, tell your story. You can join the live stream and join in on the chat. Everyone can say hi to you. We can chat back and forth, share stories back and forth with one another, and we can build a nice, strong hunting, fishing community around my Spikes and Gills live streams every Monday night at 8:30 p.m.